All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Doghouse. I'm Keith Newber along with Clint Browning. Lady Dogs lost a tough one there to Colquitt County, Clint. Our Bulldogs getting ready to get started. What you think about this Colquitt County team?
Well, I've been watching them over there. They got a little bit of height and some athleticism, so do we, so we'll see.
Big ball game early in the season. It's not a region game. Coach went outside the region and picked up some very tough opponents when it scheduled some 7A ball clubs. And these are the games you need for those power ranking points at the end of the year if you don't win the region championship. If you win the region championship, of course, the higher you, the better your power ranking is, the better your seeding is at the top of the bracket. But if you don't win your region, you have to go in as a wild card, and every team you beat gets you more points, and every game they win gets you more points. So this is a big points ball game for our Bulldogs.
Well, not only that, it gets you, facing some tougher competition and getting you ready for when you get into facing some of those tough region opponents like, Wilcox County and Irwin County.
That's right. Of course, we talked about it. Coach Stephen Green here scouting us tonight, I'm sure. And he comes and watches a lot since even when he's not scouting, I think. But
yeah, I miss Coach Green being over here. I know a lot of the kids really like him.
Yeah, Coach Green's a great guy. Proud he landed on his feet over in Irwin County. He's done a very good job over there with that boys basketball program.
Announcing the lineup for Colquitt County.
Number 5, Donovan Powell.
Of course, Coach Ty Randolph also coaches our Bulldogs. His assistant is Coach Andretti Lloyd. Coach Zares Kimbrough down at the end of the bench.
Now starting 5 for your Lanier County Bulldogs. Number 11, Rashad Brockington.
Of course, I read on the Max Preps that Colquitt County was coached by Andy Harden. That's not the Andy Harden that I know or know of. I know of Andy Harden, but it's not the same guy. Or maybe Coach Harden's not there, and maybe it's somebody else. But
the starters for your Bulldogs tonight is going to be Taquan Baker, Rashad Brockton, C.J. Johnson, E.J. Brown, and Kyle Brockton.
So we'll start a senior, a freshman, a sophomore, and 2 juniors.
Looks like Kyle's going to jump it off for us.
Justin Fields went in the ball game and got us a first down. It's 1st and goal, Georgia. They're trailing 7-3 for anybody that's like us and can't watch it.
All right, opening tip off. Colquitt's going to win it.
Bulldogs going to start out on defense first. Left-hander shot up, no good. Tapped up, rebounded by Colquitt. It's going to go out of bounds.
I think it's off of our foot. CJ rolled off his foot there.
Off CJ's foot, so it'd be.
Colquitt going to inbound the ball. Point guard's going to drive it in, look like a double dribble to me.
Went off his leg and rolled back near half court.
Looked like he carried the ball though. Either way, we're going to work it around the outside. Looks
Travel in violation. Rashad with some good defense over there. Kyle's going to bring it in.
Rashad going to bring the ball across half court. Oh, I called the carry on Rashad.
Carried the ball. That's an unnecessary call. I don't care who you are, what kind of official you are. That's not necessary. He wasn't gaining an advantage on his opponent.
I agree.
He may have put his hand near the bottom of the ball, but he wasn't gaining any kind of advantage on his opponent. If he'd have been trying to go by his man and put his hand on the bottom of the ball, that would be a legitimate call. But I don't agree with that one.
And they let that go so many times when I think they should call it, but that one I believe should have been a no call.
Colquitt shot, that's going to be short, rebounded by Rashad.
It's going to be an
he
air
pushes
ball.
it ahead to E.J. Brown, and he's going to lay it up and in, and Lanier County will take the first lead of the night, 2-0, just a minute into the ball game.
Colquitt brings it across. Oh, he throws it, just about throws it away.
Bulldogs playing some good defense right now. Oh, shot up, no good. Rebound, no good. Then Taekwon does finally come away with it.
Little point guard's quick. Taekwon's going to go all the way to the rack. Up, no good, but he's fouled. Going to be shooting 2. Baker at the line. First shot's going to be up and
no good. Nope. Rattle around and went in. Good. I called out a little quick. Taekwon's second free throw. Up and in. 4-0 Dogs. A minute and a half into the ball game. He traveled.
That was a travel, yep.
Call was made.
I didn't think he was going to call that one, especially being how he was behind the offensive player. I thought they weren't going to see that one, but he did.
Clint, we got a big break in that Georgia game.
Let's see a targeting penalty.
Targeting penalty. We were sacked for a big loss back near the 20-yard line. They called a targeting penalty, and looks like number 1 for Auburn's been ejected. CJ with a long 3 up and
good,
in.
yeah. Nice.
7-0 Bulldogs. Colquitt now. No, there's a 3 for them. Up, no good. Rebound by Kyle Broxton to Rashad. Down to EJ. Back to Rashad.
That went so fast, it actually went to Rashad to Taekwon.
That's right. I missed Taekwon. Taekwon didn't hold it very long, so I just skipped him.
That was some quick ball movement.
Dogs moving the ball.
Oh, he's going to be
Kyle
wide open.
Shot up and in. 9-0 Bulldogs. We've seen some very good ball movement by our Bulldogs tonight. Very good ball movement early here in this opening period. Looks like Anees Dean's going to check into the ball game.
Nearly a foul there on Rashad.
Bulldogs trapping all over the court. Very good defense.
I had that back door wide open right there, but just didn't give it to
thought
him.
about a 3. Now, if Colquitt's going to score their first points of the night, well, let's see.
They're going to give him an and one.
Yeah.
No, he's saying 2 shots. Is it on the floor?
Going to call number 11.
He's saying 2 shots. Did he
not?
not?
Call it on Rashad, but Rashad had backed out of the way of that, and I just don't see that one.
So they didn't count the basket.
Free throw up and in.
I don't think the official realized that shot
went in. I think the other gentleman's going to tell him. So it's going to be Lanier County basketball, and they'll lead 9-3.
Yeah, I saw him signaling 2 shots, and I thought maybe they called it on the floor before he went up, but I didn't see any contact before then. We're going to inbound it. They're going to press us. Aeneas is going to bring it across.
Rashad over to CJ. Shot up, no good. Thought that young man went over Rashad's back for the rebound. Rashad almost took it away from him and did slap it away from him behind. EJ comes up with it.
Rashad's going to bring it across half.
Rashad with very aggressive defense. Got to be careful, though. He's already got 1 foul. Aeneas out top to Taekwon. Taekwon faked the 3. They're going to call him for traveling. I didn't see that one either.
I don't think that was a travel there now. I don't think that was a good call at all. Nearly a steal by Rashad. Colquitt's going to bring it across. They tried to work it into that number 30, and we just closing
Another
that door
foul
on
call.
Yeah,
They call on Taekwon, be his first, team second.
They keep trying to get it into that big man, number 30, and we keep closing the door on them down there.
Score still 9-3. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Clint Rodrigo Blankenship's going to try yet another field goal. Georgia has had 9 plays inside the 10-yard line and couldn't score. Colquitt with a 3. They lead 9-6.
Makes it a one-possession
Trail
game.
9-6.
Makes it a one-possession game.
EJ with a nice move up and in.
Nice play.
Nice move by the freshman.
I'm excited to see that young man play 3 more seasons.
Yes, sir. A little give and go, and the go didn't go.
Yeah, but he was there.
Nice steal by Taekwon.
I don't know why they didn't give it to him.
He's going to
was
push
wide
it.
open.
Takes it to the rack. Charging foul. That'll be Taekwon's second.
He's going to have to come out.
Almost a half a quarter to go here. And Jeremiah Smalls is going to be coming into the ball game. So Lanier County leads 11-6, 3:52 in the first quarter. Taekwon Baker to the bench with 2 fouls.
Probably won't see him no more this first quarter.
Most likely not. Probably be late in the half before we see him again.
That was a walk, and they called
I
it.
think the gentleman in the back said he'll call that if you want. It's kind of worried me. I didn't know who Kyle was throwing it to.
I thought the same thing, Keith.
I thought, well, he's had a brain sneeze. CJ's going to bring it up. He does.
We got 5 seconds. CJ
got to get rid of it.
There he goes, gives it to EJ or
Aeneas to Jeremiah Smalls.
Oh, CJ, you was open.
He had CJ cutting to the basket, but throwed it by him.
Well, it looked like CJ just gave up on. I thought he could have caught that ball there. I don't know what was going on. Colquitt's going to inbound.
Bring it all the way up to the half-court line. That was a back-court violation they didn't see. 3-pointer up and in from top of the key. 11-9. Timeout, Lanier County.
So after a big 9-0 run by us, they come back with a 9-2 run of their own.
That's right. 11-9. Coach Ty Randolph saw enough of that. Gets a timeout.
Yeah, but we've just had a couple of careless turnovers that have really cost us some points. Kyle's going to inbound the ball to Rashad. He's going to bring it across half court and give it to CJ.
Kyle's not the man I would want with the ball out there. I'd want him under the basket if I could get him there. EJ's going to take a long 3. No good. Got a foul under the basket.
It's going to be on us.
Looks like you're going to call a push on Kyle Brockington. 3rd foul on the Bulldogs in the half.
Was it on him or was it on Aeneas? It was on Aeneas.
Was it on Aeneas?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be Aeneas' first foul.
Colquitt brings it across. That guy should have went up with it.
Rashad comes away with it. He's going to push it.
Take it all the way.
Going to be a foul call. 15 for Colquitt.
They're going to bring their big man back in. Got 3 fouls on us and 2 fouls on Colquitt as a team.
Ball brought into Aeneas Dean. Give it off to Rashad Brockington. We'll call a traveling violation. No, that's a lot of calls here in this ball game early that really didn't affect anything. I didn't see Rashad move his feet to start with, but a lot of times, I mean, you just calling things just to be calling them when there's nothing, no advantage given to the other ball team other than I'm going to give them the ball. Nice drive by Colquitt County. They're going to tie it up 11-11. Try to see CJ with a long three, no good. Colquitt with a rebound. And this young team here now for Lanier County. Let's see how they play without their senior leader on the floor here in foul trouble.
Oh, I thought they missed a walk there, and they missed another walk.
Colquitt's going to take their first lead of the night, 13-11.
I thought they missed 2 walks on that young man. CJ going to go all the way to the rim, going to have
He's
a
gonna take
blocking
a foul.
Going to be shooting 2.
Nice move. I'd like to see CJ finish that shot, though, Clint. Score the basket. Don't worry about the foul. If the foul comes, the foul comes. But a lot of times I've saw we try to draw the contact instead of concentrating on making that basket. You sure that 2 points. If you go ahead and lay that ball in, if they're going to foul you, they're going to foul you. You don't have to create the contact.
Yeah, he was beat by about a good 6 inches right there. So maybe he's afraid of his shot getting blocked for whatever reason.
Free throw's no good. So now, as opposed to getting 2 points, you're down to an opportunity for 1. If you'd have made that, just went ahead and just made that layup, maybe you don't get fouled, but at the same time,
get another free
you got
throw.
the points.
That's right, and opportunity for 1, but he gets one of them in, gives us the
another walk they didn't call.
Puts us within 1.
Another walk they didn't call. Seems like we might be the only ones that can travel. See, EJ gonna push it. He's gonna take it to the rim, put it up, no good, and but he's fouled. Now, EJ went to the rack. He didn't try to draw no foul. He just got fouled, and the foul caused him to miss the basket.
That's right.
That's a better play.
That's right. First shot's up and no good. Make the second one, we can tie it up.
Long first quarter of basketball. Bulldogs started out hot, but have cooled off of late. EJ missed them both. Colquitt with a rebound.
Near steal right there by Jeremiah. Oh, it's going to be out on Colquitt.
Should be off of number 30, and it is. They try to get the ball to him down low, but at this point, I've yet to see him be that type of player that could just dominate in that low post like they seem to think he might be able to do if they can get it to him. But
well, we've denied the ball to him. He just about walked that call.
Foul called away from the ball, got a hold.
It's going to be on Colquitt, I guess. But on 3 or 30? Number 11. Number 11 with a hold. We're going to inbound it under the basket. I'd like to see him throw it to Brockington right there under the basket.
They do, but he's a little bit out of the way. EJ with a nice running shot, but no good. Just wouldn't go down.
Colquitt going to bring it back.
Thought about a 3, changed his mind, drove in, takes a jumper for 2. 14, 15, 12, Colquitt in the lead. Bulldogs scoring. It's kind of slowed down tremendously since Taekwon went out of the ball game. Rashad not in the ball game. CJ with another shot and foul.
Yeah, I'd like to see him take that one off the glass. CJ at the line. First shot. Free throw's going to be up and no good.
We've struggled here pretty bad at the free throw line here early in this game. Taekwon knocked down the first 2 of the night, and I don't know if we've made one since. It's 3 consecutive misses for CJ. He'll have one more.
Missed both. Colquitt's going to have the ball.
See what they choose to do with 33 seconds left. Do they try to hold it for 1? Coach is telling them to back it out, work the basketball.
We're showing some good defense.
Kyle Brockton with a rebound.
That was a late
Jeremiah
pass.
he tried to squeeze one in there that wasn't there.
Yeah, he should have.
Timeout, Colquitt County.
Yeah, he should have passed that ball earlier, just took it himself. Colquitt's going to have a timeout and a chance for one more possession, one shot right here before the end of the first quarter.
Clint, looking back at that Georgia game, Auburn's driving again. Georgia's kicking field goals, and Auburn's trying to score touchdowns, and that's not going to equate out at the end of the ball game if that keeps continuing to happen.
That's right.
3.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Colquitt going to try to get one final shot off here before the end of the quarter. Clint, is that their second timeout? I know we've called one.
I'm not real sure, Keith. I think that's their first.
They're trying to get something on that end of the court and not going to be there.
They get in there for a layup, up and good. So it's going to be 17-12 at the end of the first quarter.
After leading 9-0, Colquitt went on a 17-3 run to end the quarter. Lead by 5.
Looks like Baker's going to check back in the game to start the quarter. Let's just hope he don't get a quick foul on him.
I think Rashad might have checked back in as well. I'm not sure.
How many fouls he have on him?
Rashad had 1. Looks like it'll be Lanier County basketball as we start the second quarter.
Looks like the starting lineup's going to be back on the floor for both teams.
Kyle going to bring it in to Rashad. He gets it to Taekwon. Down low to EJ. Shot up, he's blocked, but foul from behind.
I think if he goes up with his right hand, he gets that in with an and one. Either way, he's going back to the line. Let's hope he can make one or both of these.
Yeah, we got to start shooting better from the line to compete against some of these teams we're going to play here early in the season.
First shot's up and in.
Going back to last year, EJ played down at the middle school with 8th grade, and if I remember right, he shot very well from the line down there and scored a whole lot of points. Second shot up and in. 17-14.
They're still very well in it.
Kyle Brockton with a good hand to swat that pass away, but Bulldogs couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, we keep trying to trap that point guard.
Colquitt County's ball down under their own basket. Rashad with a steal.
He should have a
take
basket.
it to the hole. Shot up and in, and he's fouled.
And one. We can tie it up right here, Keith.
So Rashad concentrated on making the basket and took the foul instead of trying to take the foul and then make the basket.
He knew that contact was coming, though. He kind of had a little bit of a pump fake right there and put it in, but good play by Rashad. He's going to try to free throw up and in. Going to tie the ball game up at 17. Just seems like we're a different team when Baker's in the game. I don't know that he's necessarily making that much of a different scoring because he hasn't scored any points this quarter, but maybe he's drawing more
that young
attention.
man took about 7 steps, but he got a layup for 2, put Colquitt back out front.
I don't think he ever lost his dribble, but he nearly did.
Taekwon to EJ in the corner for 3, no good. Should have followed his shot. He stood there and watched it. Go buy him a bag of popcorn.
Colquitt's going to bring it across.
Going to call a blocking foul.
That's
and count
awful.
the basket. That is a terrible call.
That is awful. That was a charge all day long, Keith.
The man stood there, took the charge, had been standing there for 35, 40 seconds, and got ran over. Didn't know what hit him and got a foul called on him. Pushes it back to 5.
Only thing I can figure is he must have shuffled his feet or
No,
twisted his body or something.
He didn't do anything but just get run over.
Well, Baker's going to bring the ball across.
Aeneas way back out top. Foul called away from the ball.
I think that's going to be on 3.
Number 3 for Colquitt.
I think he was holding Taekwon. And they're in the bonus, almost a double bonus. I didn't realize they had 9 fouls on them.
6 minutes, 45 seconds here in the 46 seconds, rather.
I didn't realize they were in the bonus already. The first one's up and no good. Next time we'll get to shoot 2, though.
Still struggling from the line.
We are. We got to get better at shooting those free throws.
Thought he pushed off. Now he's going to shoot a 3. No good. We stood and watched the ball instead of going to it.
He stepped out of bounds.
Fortunate to get a turnover. Colquitt still leading by 5, 22-17. Bulldog basketball. Colquitt showing some man-to-man pressure.
I don't think that bothers us too much because we got some ball handlers out there. We can pass the ball pretty good, I believe, and they're going to back off of it now. That's going to be 3 on Taekwon. I thought he did shove off, I thought. When you extend that arm, they're going to give it to you.
Taekwon had to leave the ball game. Picks up his 3rd foul here in the 2nd quarter. CJ will re-enter. And again, without their senior leader, the Dogs have to show some fortitude here and not get any further behind before we get to the 2nd half. Colquitt with a 3 in the corner, no good.
Hits the side of the backboard.
CJ gonna push it.
Take it all the way, CJ. He wasn't even looking at the goal, I don't think, on that shot, Keith, but pretty hard contact down there.
He was there again. He was trying to get the foul.
First shot's up and
didn't hit anything but the bottom of the net, but it didn't go through the ring at the top.
Randolph's getting on that official pretty good. Might pick up that first technical.
2nd free throws in.
Might pick up that first technical if he don't back off a little bit.
22-18, and that's one that'll give it to him. Jeff,
he will now.
Thinks he knows more than everybody, and he'll call it. Of course, he's the man with the whistle on the striped shirt, so
that's right.
Whatever he says goes. 3-pointer.
That was a 2.
Going to call it a 2.
Long 2.
24-18. Dogs trail by 6. Biggest lead of the night for Colquitt County.
Yeah, if we can just keep it close, get in the 2nd half, and maybe we can make a big push.
Still a whole lot of 2nd quarter left here, though, Clint. We're going to have to. Aeneas did not see Rashad wide open under the basket. Decided he'd drive it in himself. Misses, and he'll go to the line.
I'm going to tell you, for a big man right there, Aeneas had some nice ball handling, didn't he? Going to
he did. He did. Looked really good. Made a nice move. Wish you'd have saw Rashad open initially.
That's right.
His free throws off the back iron, no good.
I believe if we could shoot 50%, we at least got a tie ball game.
If we shoot 50%, we're probably in the lead. We really struggled at the line. 2nd one's no good, off the back iron as well. Another missed opportunity.
Colquitt's in the double bonus now, but if we can't make the free throws, it don't matter.
Might be a plus for Colquitt County.
That's right.
To have us shooting free throws.
They throw it away. We're going to take it out.
One thing that will do, Clint, when you come down to the end of a ball game when a team knows you can't make free throws, it don't really matter who they foul.
That's right.
E.J. Brown might be the only guy that's consistently made free throws. He throws it towards the
That's off of Colquitt, I believe.
Went off a Colquitt County player. Not really a wise pass there, but we come away with it anyway. Auburn's taking a 10-6 lead on Georgia in the second quarter.
We're going to inbound under the basket. We tried to get it to E.J., but
I throw it out top for Shaw.
Foul.
Foul.
Yep. That three's going to be fouled out of the game, too.
Let's see. Whoever number 4 is also has 3.
Yeah.
Number 3, see what they put up. He has 2.
I thought that was at least his third.
I did too, but undoubtedly they called it on somebody else earlier. Kyle's first free throw up and no good. I think he's 1 for 3 so far tonight. Second one up and no good. Rebound by Colquitt County. So that's 2 consecutive possessions that we've come up short on the free throws. Carried the basketball, no call.
Got to make them 3 free throws. That's
Colquitt with a wide open. He tried to dunk it and missed it.
if he'd have laid it in, he'd have had the points.
Shaw with a running one-hander off the glass. I think that's going to be our first points of the night, that Taekwon was not on the floor when we scored them. Not that he scored them all, but he was at least on the floor when we scored the first 18 points.
I believe you're right.
Traveling violation on Colquitt.
And actually, that shot by Rashad, I really thought that was not a good attempt, but it went in. But maybe he knows he can make that shot.
Rashad probably right now has the most experience of any Bulldog out there on the floor, and he is just a sophomore.
That's right.
Ball down low to Aeneas, pump fake, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. I think they're going to late foul call. Aeneas is going to go to the line.
Yeah.
Aeneas shoots well from the perimeter, so hopefully he'll be a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, and Colquitt's not, their fans are not happy about that foul, but I thought he got hammered on that. The defender was trying to knock the ball away, and I thought he hit him on the arm. But
that's right. Well, you can understand their frustration because the guy in front of the play makes no call. The guy from behind the play calls it from back there. These free throw up and nothing but the bottom of the net.
Well, too, I think the fans saw their player fall down.
That's right. 24-21.
That's not indicative of the foul being on us. He just flopped. Second shot's up and going to be no good.
We don't put anybody up there for an offensive rebound. When it's coach's philosophy. Guess he feel like the percentage of getting a cheap foul there is more so than
I believe that's what
you would rebound the ball there. But 3 in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Kyle.
And Aeneas was wide
open. Nobody saw him. CJ with the ball. Gonna get it to Rashad. Rashad with a drive. Shot up. No good. Foul call early. They're going to call a charge.
I think Aeneas had a moving screen. I think that's what it's going to be. That must be the
call. I think you're right, Clint. 22, moving screen, going the other way. So Bulldogs keeping it close here, 24-21. Again,
Rasheem's checked in the game.
Rasheem Robinson, another senior.
He's come in for Aeneas.
Colquitt with another 3, up, no good. Rebounded by number 30, back up and in. 26-21.
That might be his first points of the night, though.
Could be on what we would call a garbage basket. Got to get rid of it, Rashad. He finally does. Gets it to CJ. Over to EJ. Back to Rashad underneath. He's blocked, out of bounds. No foul call.
Surprised we didn't get a foul on that one, but I did think it was a clean block. Rashad's a pretty good free throw shooter, too.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go to the line more than I think that's why we're feeding him the ball down on, on the backdoor cut to try to get him to the line.
That's right.
Need points this time down the floor, Clint. CJ thought about a three.
EJ's going to shoot it.
Shot no good.
We get
Rebounded by EJ. He'll take a shot. No, it's going to be no good. Rebounded. Rasheem up and in. Rasheem Robinson with the basket. 26-23.
One of them garbage baskets.
Another garbage basket.
We'll take it.
Offensive rebounding good that time down the floor. Colquitt County, I think that's a walk. Yes, it is. Georgia's driving again, but there again, field goals don't match touchdowns. So,
well, we're in the red zone. Maybe we'll score 7 this time.
That's where we don't do very well at. We don't score in the red zone.
I had EJ wide open for a 3.
Yeah, he did. I don't know if Coach wanted that, Clint. I don't know if he wanted that 3.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he did. He took an extra step. He should not have shuffled his feet.
I didn't think he did, but
a little bit of lack of experience.
He had the layup right there if he just goes up with that left hand hard, don't shuffle his feet. Colquitt's going to bring it across with just under 2 minutes remaining. We nearly get a steal.
He did walk and no call made. Rasheem's going to get a foul call right there.
Yeah.
He's going to send number 30 to the line for a 1-on-1.
That's right.
Georgia's back on the 13 with a second down and 2 or 3. Number 30 to the line.
First shot's going to be up and
no good. Rebound by Rasheem Robinson. Shad Brockington going to bring it across. Dogs down by 3. EJ with the ball.
Just
back
about
to
lost
it. CJ thought about a 3 to change his mind. There's Kyle Brockington. That shot's going to be no good. Rebound Rasheem, no good. Gets it back. He's going to back it back out. Reset the offense. CJ with it.
Rasheem's tough under the basket down there now. Keith, he's getting some rebounds.
That's good to see, too, because we're going to need that down the stretch of this season.
I like seeing him with that left hand down there, too.
Watch that push off there. Shad going to shoot the 3. No good. Rebounded Colquitt County.
Yeah, when you're wide open like that, though, you got to take it.
Touchdown Bulldogs.
I seen that.
Nice throw, Aaron Murray. Number 87, Simmons.
Aaron Murray.
Yeah, Aaron Murray, he's back. My bad. it was number 11.
I got you. Timeout, Colquitt.
Bulldogs have. Colquitt has extended their lead back to 5 here with 44.6 seconds left to go in the half.
Well, maybe we can come down and get a quick score and get a stop and go into the halftime only down 1 possession, or maybe get another shot and get it tied up or within a point or 2. So
that's right.
I'm sure coaches talk to them about that now. Maybe get a quick score and then get a stop. I don't think you're going to be able to hold the ball for 44 seconds for a final shot.
Lady Dog cheerleaders over there. We got 15 young ladies, it looks like I counted, Clint.
Yeah.
Cheering for the Bulldogs. Big squad that your wife Holly's coaching this year.
Yeah.
See Millie sitting over there. She's enjoying the basketball game tonight.
Yeah. Katie was over there earlier, but I guess they left.
I think Katie might have went home.
All right, Bulldogs going to inbound. 44 seconds remaining. Rashad's going to bring it across.
EJ, no good. Rebound. Colquitt County's going to come away with it. CJ almost with a steal.
Yeah. That's got to be a charge. Come on.
No call at all. Now he's going to call a crazy call
Said we stepped in bounds before we threw it in.
Steve Urkel's got to do better than that.
He is god awful. Keith.
He is terrible.
That is
and
terrible.
he has been terrible for years, Clint. I try to be nice about these guys at the beginning of the game and say a good veteran crew. But that guy's been terrible for 25 years.
I cannot believe he didn't call that charge.
And then to make the call he made after that.
Yeah.
So Colquitt's up 7, and they're going to go to the line. And he's changed the complexion of the basketball game in the last 10 seconds of the first half. There's no place for that in the game for an official to do what he's done.
I agree. Randolph wasn't happy about it either, but it is what it is. We're going to go into the half down 7.
30-23. A 10-minute break between the half. Clint, we're still in the ball game. We lost our senior leader to foul trouble. Hopefully we'll get to see him at least midway to third quarter. Not sure if coaches start him in the third quarter. We'll see how that goes.
He probably, I don't know. He started him at, the beginning of the second quarter. I didn't think we would have seen him till late in the second, but he played him then early and played a few minutes without any fouls, and then a questionable push-off foul. We got him that third one. Wasn't allowed to play the rest of the half, but we'll see what happens. But seems like we have a lot better offensive presence when he's in there. Not necessarily that he's scoring the points like you mentioned earlier, but he draws a lot of attention because they know that he's our number one guy on offense generally.
That's right.
But now with 3 fouls on him, he might have to play a little softer.
Yeah, he definitely won't be able to be as aggressive on the offensive end because that's where he picked up most of his 3 fouls. It came on the offensive end.
That's right.
I believe all 3 of them came on the offensive end. So there again, we'll be off after tonight. We'll be off for 2 weeks. We'll come back and play McIntosh County Academy. Pretty sure that game's here at home.
It is. 2 weeks from today.
I don't recall ever playing McIntosh County in basketball. If we did, it may have been in a playoff game.
We did play them at home this summer.
Did we?
We did.
That's right.
We won pretty handily. About 30-plus points, I believe.
Yeah.
In one of them summer ball games, but
right.
You don't ever know about some of those games sometimes.
Yeah,
they
you don't
might
know if
not
they
have
bring everybody or.
That's right. You don't never know.
But McIntosh won 5 ball games last year. I believe they were 5 and 16 or 17. It was their season record last year, so wouldn't expect them to be a.
Now, are they single A?
They're a single A team. They're in Region 3. Region 3 single A. Play over with Savannah Christian, Savannah Country Day. Montgomery County's in that region. So
okay, yeah.
Portal.
Well, that's a pretty tough region.
It
Portal and Montgomery's always pretty good teams.
Pretty tough region over there. I think some other teams in that region. Jenkins County is always a perennially good team. So they come from a good region, good ball clubs in that region.
It's hard to win too many games when you got teams like that you have to play at least twice a year.
That's right. Of course, we play in Colquitt County tonight. We'll go over there late. I believe this is the first game of the year, and I also believe we play them for their senior night and their last home game of the year.
Yeah, it is our next to the last ball game.
Around February, close to February, 1st of February, if I'm not mistaken. Right. And if anybody's listening at home, if you have not been over to Colquitt County and seen the facilities they have over there, it'll be well worth your visit just to see their. Of course, we'll see a good basketball game, but to see the facilities they have at Colquitt County. Of course, they're a 7A school, but
new high school over there too.
Brand new high school, about a year and a half old. I think they're in their second school year in that building. They have a very nice gymnasium. They actually have been in it. It's the second year they've been in that building because they've already added on to the gymnasium and built some extra weight rooms, locker rooms, and all that. And then out behind the gym, they built a multi-million-dollar indoor football practice facility. Fully, it's a 100-yard field with one end zone. The other, so a normal football field is 120 yards. 100 yards between the goal lines and two 10-yard end zones, but they have one 10-yard end zone with a goal post. The other end zone, they didn't feel the need for, I don't guess. But then out behind that, or beside that, between the indoor practice facility and Packer Park, where they play baseball and softball, they have a artificial turf practice football field on the outdoors. So in Colquitt County, you have MacTharp Stadium, which is an artificial surface. You have an indoor practice facility with an artificial surface, and you have an outdoor practice facility, which is fully equipped with bleachers and a concession stand, so they can actually play ball games there.
Wow.
For their JV, middle schools, things like that.
Well, they've invested some money in that, and normally those indoor facilities, I wouldn't think they'd be more than about 50 yards.
They're not. This is a full 100-yard field with one 10-yard end zone.
Wow.
Very, very nice facility. One thing I noticed about it, they didn't put heat and air in the building. They have heat, but it's those hanging heaters. I forget the name they call those things, but they don't have any AC. They use those big fans, those huge fans.
I got you.
And then they have, of course, they have ventilation fans in the walls, but they can practice there football any time of the year.
Well, they're very possibly going to win another state championship this year. I'll be surprised if they don't.
Yeah, it would be very surprising if they didn't get there. They didn't beat their opponent last night. Of course, you measure, you feel like, well, that's Colquitt County. They ought to won. They ought to put 50 points on them, but they didn't. But sometimes the way teams match up just isn't the same.
That's right. What was the final score in that game?
I think it was 34-5. Colquitt County actually trailed 3-0 after the first quarter and then scored 34 unanswered points before that opponent, and I forget their names, actually got a safety late in the ball game. Bulldogs back out on the court, warming up for the second half. Good to see some of them shooting free throws as we have struggled mightily from the free throw line. Clint, we made a deep run last year in the playoffs, but again, it's been our Achilles heel. It's been the free throw shooting.
It has been. It was last year, and looks like it's going to be maybe more of the same this year, but that's just.
And it's not like we don't work on it. I know Coach works on it a lot. He emphasizes making those free throws, and
he
the
does.
guys aren't trying to miss. It's just a struggle right now, and hopefully that'll turn.
And I've seen them sitting here watching them warming up. They've made almost every one.
Yep.
Till that missed.
And, of course, I'm definitely way beyond being an expert on basketball, but anytime you see a good team, usually their guards shoot 70 to 75%.
That's right. And
their big guys shoot 50 to 60%. And if you can get 50% out of your big guys and 70% out of your guards, you get an average of 60%, and usually that's not terrible as a team.
That's right.
But I would guess we're somewhere around 30 to 35% tonight in this ball game.
And we've been to the line quite a few times, so we've had a lot of opportunities. If we shoot 50% or a little better, like you said, we got the lead. Probably got the lead.
That's right.
And two, when you in the single bonus and you miss that first one, it's almost like missing two because you don't get that second opportunity.
Clinton, Georgia just scored again. They're about to go up 20-10. Of course, that's not Aaron Murray. That's Jake Fromm. Look like Jake Fromm. I'm not sure. Looks like he may have thrown another touchdown pass.
Nice to see we've turned it around there and playing like we know they can.
Of course, we was down there, could have scored 2 other touchdowns and settled for field goals. Could very easily be 28
Well, Auburn always plays us tough. Don't matter what the record is. Well, we're getting ready to get started back here. Got Colquitt going to inbound the ball.
Penalty on the extra point. Colquitt inbounds the ball. They got it on the out front. They're going to throw it around.
And you're right, Baker's not going to start the second half. I'm sure we'll see.
Long three, no good. Rebound back up, no good. Rebounded by Colquitt County. He got a traveling
drug
call.
that foot, yeah. Their big man rebounded the ball at the free throw line and drug that foot. And we'll get him with the travel. Let's see if we can come down and put something on the board, Keith.
Hopefully we can answer. That's Rashad and EJ going to play this year and at least 2 more together, hopefully. CJ with the ball. He drives, shot up, and in, and a blocking foul, and one.
All right. I'm surprised he didn't get a charge on that. But they hadn't been calling them all night.
Number 3, I believe that will be his 3rd now, Clint. So
I think that's his 4th. Didn't he get a?
So that will be his 4th.
He got another one late in the first quarter.
So their coach chose to start him with 3 fouls in the 3rd quarter. We choose not to start Taekwon. And number 3 picks up his 4th foul. That'll be big, as he'll probably miss much of the 3rd and probably some of the 4th. Shot up and in. EJ makes the first free throw of the second half. Maybe that's a good sign. Cuts the lead to 4.
That practice there, warming up, maybe that was a good thing for us. Maybe that'll break the ice and make some more free throws.
Shot up and in.
And that was a nice jumper.
32-26.
Shad gonna bring it across and give it to EJ. Thought he just about traveled there up.
EJ shot no good. Rebound Colquitt County. We're not getting the rebound on that backside, Clint. I don't know who's supposed to be over there.
Yeah.
But they're not. Colquitt touched that ball. Saved. They're going to keep it. Shot up. No good. Rebound on East Dean. CJ going to push it. Finds EJ under the basket.
All
up
right.
And
Nice pass.
You get it to him that deep, and he's going to score the basketball. No doubt about it. We'll see a lot of that for the next 4 years.
I like that pass from CJ right there. That was a perfect pass. He's wide open. He should have took that in for a layup.
Aeneas with a rebound up to Rashad.
I don't know why that kid didn't take that up for a layup.
Rashad's going to push it. Shot up. No good. Rattle in and out. No good.
I thought we was going to get the foul on that one. Good move by Rashad, though.
Colquitt County going to work it back outside.
It does seem like we're attacking the basket a little better the second half.
A little more aggressive here.
I'm sure they got a good talking to in that locker room.
Number 11 found a crease and got open and just inside the free throw line. I no coach isn't happy about that. Somebody missed something there.
Yeah.
Aeneas, he's going to travel with the basketball. No call. Just loses it out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he tripped over his own foot or the other guy's one and just lost his.
Never put the ball on the floor.
That's right.
EJ's going to come out. Coach not happy with something there. Maybe he lost that number 11 on that shot, but hate to see him come out. He's probably one of our scorers that we would have at this point in the ball game. Shot up and in.
They hitting that mid-range shot.
Yeah, Kyle just stood there and stood back and let him take that shot, and he drained it. Colquitt up now by 8. Pass tried to be forced. Jeremiah Smalls, that'd be his second turnover.
They gonna get a charge, finally.
That's twice I've seen Jeremiah try to force a pass when there wasn't an opening, and Colquitt County comes up with a turnover.
Yeah.
But Jeremiah set out most of last year, all of last year, with a knee injury. So
he got hurt.
Get back into the groove of things. And
yep. He got hurt about the second or third JV game, I believe.
Rashad in the corner, gonna shoot it down the.
Pick it up, Kyle. He up and in and one. Let's see if Kyle can knock him down.
Number 11 for Colquitt County with the foul. Bulldogs should have cut it down to 6 there. Points haven't been put on the board. Now they are 36-30. Chance to get it to 5. Still playing without Taquan Baker. Shot up, no good. Kyle aimed that one. Pressure may be getting to him now on these free throws. Jeremiah Smalls comes up with a turnover. Takes it to the basket. He's going to be called for a charge.
Yep. I thought that guy was moving his feet, too.
Yeah, I did, too.
He got there late.
Jeremiah dipped his shoulder, and that gave the other guy the call.
Yeah, that may be what got it for him. If he stays straight up and down, he may get that one.
I was a walk in there, and that wasn't called. Number 11 again.
Just about throwed it away. Somehow corralled it.
Bulldogs playing some pretty good defense right now.
They are. They wanting to get it to 30 down there, and Aeneas
slapped it away, couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, knocks it out of bounds. EJ gonna come back in the game for Jeremiah.
Early in the ball game, number 2 Clemson's trailing Boston College 7-3.
Wow. Colquitt going inbound.
Shot
short.
Up and in. Yep. 38-30, back down by 8, Clint. Rasheem Robinson going to check in for someone here, next dead ball. CJ with a nice jump shot. Gets it back to 6. Got to keep it close, Clint, while Taquan is sitting over there with those 3 fouls.
Yeah, and Coach may be thinking as long as we don't lose the lead anymore, may just wait and put him in.
Kyle, got to come up with that one, bud.
Yeah, may just put him in the 4th quarter. Well, and 2, if Kyle just lets that one go, it goes
out on them, but the ball he should have caught, but he didn't, and then it goes out off his hand.
Yep.
So Rasheem Robinson in, Kyle Brockington out. Ball brought in, got a timeout, Colquitt County.
I don't know what that point guard, he's pointing the other way. I don't know what he was talking about down there.
30-second timeout for Colquitt County.
I just got an update that VSU's up 20-14.
That's good. That's good news. Good to hear that. How much time there, Clint? Where they at in the ball game? Halftime close?
I don't know. Somebody just texted me that score, but they started the same time as Georgia, so I imagine they're probably halftime.
Close to half.
Yeah.
Georgia leading 20-10 at the half.
Colquitt going to inbound the ball.
Oh, that guy was still out of bounds.
I thought so too.
Number 30. Number 11 for the garbage basket, couldn't get it to go. 30 rebounded it and stepped out of bounds with it. It'll be Lanier County basketball.
I didn't think you could step in with the ball in the air like that and catch it.
You're still out of bounds until you establish position in bounds. And he was, but everybody caught. They didn't catch it other than me and you, I don't guess. And we don't wear a striped shirt. Shaw with the basketball out top.
He'll get a 5-second call if he don't throw it away. There we go. Gives it over to CJ. Back to EJ. He's going to try a three. Up.
Off the rim, no good. The knee is battling in there hard for the rebound.
Rasheem
going to get a jump ball. No
Nah.
hold. Should have been a jump ball call there. That official there, good gracious, man. I hate to keep talking about the fella, but he is awful.
I agree, Keith. That was terrible. Colquitt's going to bring it across the half court. See if we can keep it in single digits here. Get a stop and go down and get some points maybe.
Shot with a steal. Gonna lay it up and in. 38-34. 2:52 to go here in the third quarter. Colquitt looking to push. Jump shot, that's off. Rebounded EJ, he's gonna push it. We don't have numbers, but he's gonna go to the rack. Shot up, no good. And he's fouled. That's on number 30.
And that
Check how many that is on him.
And that was darn near a and-1. That would have been
That was close to being an and one.
It rolled around and just rolled out.
Try not to jinx EJ here. He's been a pretty good, consistent free throw shooter.
That's going to be 3 fouls on that number
First
30.
one nipping in. Bulldogs cut it 3, chance to cut it 2. Taekwon making his first appearance here in the second half. 2:38 to go in the third quarter.
I held him out that long. I probably would have just waited till the fourth quarter.
Well, I don't know. If we can get the lead here before.
That maybe so.
Second free throw up and in. 38-36.
One possession game. A 2 a tie to 3 would get the lead.
Well, Colquitt County's brought in number 22. He hadn't played all night, and that was the man that Taekwon was looking at. Somebody he was going to be guarding.
Oh, that's awful right there. They said a knee is pushed, and that would have been 2 points. It would have been a tie ball game.
Would have been a tie ball game, and you hate to question these guys sometimes, but I think maybe I kept him from having to run the court. He said, I'll call a foul. I won't have to run down there and watch that layup on the other end.
Well, it would have been uncontested. Oh, that's a walk.
Travel.
Yeah,
and we get the call.
There we go. Baker's going to bring the ball down. Lowe's going to give it back to Rashad.
I think Coach wants to get the ball out of his hands and not get a cheap offensive call.
That's right.
Foul call.
Oh, man, Aeneas just shoved that number 30 out the way, and they didn't call
it. Taking it to the hole. Shot up and in. Tie ball game. 1:48 to go in the third quarter. Taekwon could have dunked that ball if he'd have chose to, but chose to lay it in the net.
It looked like he thought about
it. It looked like a walk, no call.
It looked like Taekwon thought about it.
Three-pointer, Colquitt County, and we fouled him, and he made the basket.
That's an awful.
That's a terrible foul. Terrible foul, but young freshman and just being aggressive. Fouled a three-point shooter. Colquitt County with a chance for a 4-point play. Just as the Dogs tied it up.
I may jinx this here, but it seems like they hardly ever make this free throw on that 4-point play. We'll see here.
Shot up and in.
He made that one.
Colquitt back up by 4. Minute 33 counting in the third quarter. Rashad Brockton out front. Over to C.J. Johnson.
Oh, Taekwon was wide open under the basket.
Leas has got to get out of the lane. Taekwon under the basket. Puts it up and in.
I mean, there was nobody even in the paint with him a minute ago, but we still got 2 points.
Well, Clint, what we saw last week against Dodge County was Taekwon was able to take the ball and just do whatever he wanted to and drive to the basket. Tonight with 3 fouls, he's been unable to do that. Timeout called by Colquitt County. I think the coach is trying to keep him a 5-second violation.
Yeah, but Taekwon did get to the rim pretty easy on them last 3 possessions right there. So.
I got 10% left on my battery, so we can watch the game till the Georgia game for 10% runs out. My ESPN Dish Network will be gone.
Well, like I say, I'm DVRing at the house. I plan to go home and start it over. So. course, when yours runs out, we make him watch it on mine. Get the updates.
It's going to be Colquitt County basketball.
They're going to take it out under the rim.
Bulldogs is going to
heave it up. Nearly a steal by Rashad.
running one-hander, no good. Aeneas with the rebound. Out to Rashad.
Now, when I say that's an air ball, that within 5 feet
There's
of the
CJ.
rim.
He had the three, passed it up, drove in, jumper off the rim, rebound. Colquitt County.
EJ Bout had the rebound.
EJ had a chance, couldn't keep it. Colquitt with a chance to go back up by 4. Running one-hander, no good. Rebound, Taquan Baker rises up. EJ on the other end scores and ties the basketball game. 42 all, 21 seconds to go.
I was worried about
quarter.
that pass when I saw it come out of his hands, but that was right on the money. Couldn't have
EJ's
been
got a lot good reach and
he does.
reached up and grabbed that thing, snatched it out and laid it up and in.
He's good at finishing around the rim too.
I wouldn't give him that shot.
They're
2
going to run out of
seconds,
time.
1 second.
Don't foul him.
No shot. Basket won't count. So we'll go to the 4th quarter. Colquitt County 42. Your Lanier County Bulldogs 42. We trimmed seven points off the lead in that quarter, Clint. I think we were down 7 at the half.
That's correct. It was 30-20, I believe. Or, excuse me, 30-23.
VSU leading 27-21 at the half. Text I just received from somebody. I trying to watch the game and see text that roll by. Appreciate that, whoever sent that. Good to see. We know we got some fans that's out there at football games that are listening in to the Lanier County Network. Appreciate the Lanier County Network for carrying these games. Mr. Jeremy Paxton carried the football games throughout the season. Ended football, and we talked about it, and we done some softball and had a good time up in Columbus doing that, carrying the Lady Dogs on the network, and come back in here and we're carrying the Lady Dogs and Bulldogs in basketball. So thanks to Lanier County Network for that. It'll be Bulldog basketball starting the 4th quarter. Starting 5 back on the floor for Lanier County. C.J. Johnson, Taquan Baker, E.J. Brown, Rashad Brockington, and Kyle Brockington.
Yeah, we got the starters back out there.
Number 3 back in the ball game for Colquitt County.
Yeah,
he's guarding Kyle.
One more foul and he's gone, so I may try to take it right at him. We're going to reset.
CJ with it in the corner.
We wanting to get it to Baker down there.
They pushing and banging on him. Rashad for 3, no good.
Oh, man,
Colquitt with a rebound.
I thought that was going in, Keith.
Yeah, I thought the guy walked with the ball when they threw it to him over there in the corner, but he didn't. Colquitt's going to try to run some clock for some reason over there.
Coach wants him to get up on him.
So EJ going to go out and pick him up and make him move the ball.
I see Jay Foster over there on the sideline trying to coach a little bit over there too. And Taquan Bout had a pick right there, and if he does, that's a dunk on the other end.
Colquitt running clock.
Yeah, they're just trying to run time off. But, I mean, it's a tie ball game, so.
Well, with number 3 in that deep of foul trouble, that might be where they're trying to preserve him as many minutes as they can.
Maybe, and CJ just rolled his ankle.
EJ just about come up with a turnover. Rashad slaps the ball away out of bounds.
CJ just rolled his ankle. He's in pain.
Aeneas is going to come in for him.
CJ's going to come out with that ankle. What's he got? Aeneas went in for him. Oh, that's going to be a
backcourt violation.
And a travel.
Yeah, he could have caught that ball on the other side, and I don't think he realized that. And he caught it on his side of the half-court stripe and then fell over into the other side for a backcourt.
Yeah, well, it's just a bad pass. But yeah, I see what you're saying. He could have
Bulldog
caught it back
basketball
there,
with a chance to take the lead.
The player didn't realize he could go across and catch it. should have went to Baker a little earlier. We got E.J. wide open. Is he going to try to three us up?
Good. 45-42 Bulldogs.
That was a much-needed three.
See if Colquitt County continues to try to hold the ball. Now trailing by 3. Looks like they'll go into the offense early here.
Colquitt's going to run the clock some more. That's got to be near 5 seconds.
Get it down low. They're trying to work on Kyle Brockton. I thought he blocked the shot. The guy way out top, the same guy makes the call.
Wow. That was a clean block, Keith. I cannot believe.
That's clean. And you hate to keep saying that, but man, I wish he would change them glasses sometime in the last 25 years.
They're the same ones he's had since I've seen him, looks like.
Free throw up and in. 45-43 Lanier County. 5:34 here in the third quarter.
CJ's going to check back in. That ankle must not be bothering him too bad.
Still favoring it just a little bit, but good to play on. Colquitt trying to trim it to 1. Second free throw on the way up and in. 45-44. Bulldogs still going to push it a little bit. Now they're going to back up, slow it down. Rashad going to hold it a little bit. Bulldogs going to play a little ball control offense. Coach said, you can do that, we can do that too.
That's right. I'd rather see him play though myself.
Colquitt fans wanting to grumble a little bit because we're going to hold the ball. Their coach had just done it a couple of minutes ago.
I'd like to see us go try to score. Oh, he was open. He had that to start with. Oh, he still got it.
Up and in. Taquan Baker just too much. Just too much when he takes the ball to the rack. 47-44. Just under 5 minutes in the third, and he carried the ball twice. No call.
Sure did. That number 30 must not have no range because he's been open out there at the three.
Shot almost coming away with a steal. Shot up and in.
That's hard to defend
Colquitt
there.
Cuts it down to 1. 47-46. 4:34 to go in the fourth quarter. Rashad to CJ. CJ puts the ball on the floor. He's going to be fouled. It'll be the 5th foul on Colquitt. Be Lanier County's basketball on the side.
And that point guard, I believe, did he foul out of the game?
Number 4 for Colquitt County just fouled out of the basketball game.
That's huge. That is huge because he is by far their best ball handler.
Well, number 11 has maybe not per se a good ball handler, but has found some good shots and made some good shots for him when he's been in the ball game, and has been real aggressive defensively. Yeah, Bulldogs working the ball around the perimeter.
That number 4 he's the only guy out there that's as fast as our guys, I believe.
Taquan with the basketball. He's going to take it to the hole. Number 3 can't guard him. Wow. Basket up and in. 3 couldn't do nothing when he got in front of him because 3's got 4 fouls himself. So once he gets past that first line of defense, number 3 just has to let him go, and he's going to lay that ball in every time.
Yeah.
49-46, just under 4 minutes to go. Taquan
fixing to dunk the basketball.
And he goes home a one-handed jam. 51-46, Bulldogs by 5. Their biggest lead since the first quarter.
That's right.
Bulldog fans has got this place rocking now.
They do. That's got to be a foul. Oh, he puts it on the floor. We got some.
Colquitt County may be in trouble without that point guard, Clint.
I'm telling you, man, that's their ball handler. That number 5 is pretty good, but he ain't near as good.
Rashad, that's a 5-second violation. Be Bulldog basketball.
The momentum has definitely shifted, Keith.
I think, Clint, we fixing to turn the gas on right here.
I hope so. I hope so.
Colquitt County getting introduced to the doghouse for the first time, maybe ever.
We've played them here before, but it's been a number of years.
When this place gets loud, it's one of the toughest places in South Georgia to play basketball.
It is.
Bulldogs working the ball around the perimeter. Ball inside to Taquan. He drives and is tripped by number 30.
Blocking foul on 30. Going to send him.
No, it'll be ball out behind the basket.
That's right.
It'll be the 6th foul. How many is that on number 30?
It's going to be 4, so he's only got one more.
So now you got the 2 post players for Colquitt County, both with 4 fouls, both in trouble trying to guard Taquan Baker.
I'd like to see Taquan just keep taking it at him, but
Well,
you don't want to see him have an offensive
They've had to
foul.
switch number 15 to Taquan. EJ with a drive. He decides to pull it back out.
We're going to run the clock a little bit maybe now. Up by 5.
Aeneas in the corner. He's going to get it back out to CJ.
The shot was wide open.
Yeah, he was at the free throw line, but I think that's just part of the weave and bob we're doing. Taquan going to drive and be pushed.
We'll take it.
He'll go to the line, shoot 1-on-1.
We got to make a couple of these, Taquan. Come on, baby.
Got to make the front end. Got to make the front end.
Absolutely. But, and in 2, you make the first one, gives you another opportunity. And secondly, if you miss the second one, you got a chance for an offensive rebound if we put our guys up there in place.
Well, I don't think, with the lead, I doubt we put our guys up there.
Well,
trailing we probably do, but with the lead, we probably don't put our guys up there for that offensive rebound.
Just keep them back so we can put up
2:36 to go in the ball game. Lanier up 51-46. Taquan's shot went in and out, no good. So we talked about the missed free throws, but really the Dogs have shot better here in the second half. We'll have a pushing foul there on CJ, I believe.
Yeah,
and that'd be the 16th foul on the Bulldogs. So nothing really hurt there.
Yep, and who is that on CJ?
I think that was on CJ. Yeah, CJ Johnson be his first
foul. Wow.
Kyle with a foul.
Yeah.
That wasn't a very good foul there.
Yeah, he had
is going to check back in. I'm sure he's probably going in for Kyle Brockton.
Kyle's got 3 or 4 on him, I believe.
Well, he kind of backed away. Kyle's tried to take a couple of 3 charges tonight and had the call go against him when he probably should have gotten a call or 2.
And
he backed out of that one. First free throw for Colquitt's up and in. He backed out of the way there and still got called for the foul. So
the scoreboard's right. They've only got 3 fouls on him. I thought he had 4 because I thought he had 2 charges.
Well, he had 2 charges that probably should have went the other way.
And then he had the blocked shot down there that we argued a while ago, and then this one. So that should be 4, but the scoreboard
second free
says
throw's
3.
Good. Colquitt cuts it to 3. One possession ball game.
We got some press going on now.
Taquan with the basketball. Cross to CJ. We got the numbers. Aeneas lays it up and in. 53-48.
That's good, but I'd like to have seen him throw it to EJ much earlier.
EJ was open so much sooner, wasn't he, Clint?
For 10 minutes, seems like.
Going to have a foul call.
Taquan Baker.
Was not a shot. He was not shooting.
Yeah, but either way, it's going to be a bonus.
Well, it won't be a 3-point shot. It won't be 3 shots. It'll be 2.
It'll be a 1-and-1.
It'll be 1-and-1 instead of 3 shots. 3 shots. He was shooting from 3. But he was in the 3-point range. So if you get called out a shooting foul, he would have gotten 3.
But what hurts us most there is that's on Taquan. It was his 4th.
Rebound the basketball. Nope.
1 more on Quan and he's out the game. I don't understand why that official's warning them, because if they do what they were about to do, that's a lane violation.
So 53-49 now. Shot up and in, 53-50, 2:13 to go in the basketball game. Taquan with the ball in the corner. The 2 men that was guarding him both have 4 fouls. Aeneas Dean to EJ, up and in. Aeneas with some great ball handling skills for a big man, Clint.
He did. I thought he should have went coast to coast with it.
I think he might have gotten a charge if he had.
He may have.
I think that was a walk. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, EJ Brown.
CJ, that's going to be a
layup.
layup.
Hit to CJ for a layup, up and in. 57-50 Bulldogs, 1:46 to go in the ball game.
Now the next time we get the ball, I'm running the clock.
Definitely. If we're still up 7 or 5, 1:38 and counting. Shot up, no good. Tip back up and in.
I think Taquan knocked that one in.
Rashad with the basketball. Over to Taquan.
Somebody's got to be open.
Taquan's not who we want with it if they're going to foul. CJ with the basketball. Taquan out front. They're counting. He dribbles. Going to drive the lane. Takes it up. Lays it up and in. And he's fouled.
And 1, but he may have twisted that ankle. He's all right.
59-52, and he'll go to the line.
I really thought he was fixing to slam that one.
Well, I think if it would have been, in a little bit more of a breathing room situation, a bigger lead, he probably would have attempted a dunk there, but
I agree. I think number 30 just fouled out of the ball game.
30's gone.
So that changes things. You got number 3 down there. He's got 4 on him. So, but we have Taekwon with 4 fouls as well. So, but with a 7-point lead, if he can make this and make it 8.
Dog fans on our side of the court are on their feet.
Looks like Colquitt's going to have a substitution.
They got a minute to replace that guy that fouls out.
That's right.
Taekwon trying to finish a 3-point opportunity. Bulldogs with a 7-point lead.
Big free throw here.
Puts it up and in. 60-52.
Well, when we needed them, we've made them, Keith.
There, yep, down the stretch, we've made them.
When they've mattered most. No fouls here. We don't need no fouls, and don't give up no 3-point shots. That's a travel. That's
charging
awful.
foul, and number 3 a foul out of the basketball game.
Go. I thought he walked.
No, they called it on number 15, pushing off on the rebound. So 3 will stay in.
That was a walk.
Yeah, I thought he did too. Timeout, Lanier County. We got 59.1 seconds left.
Well,
Bulldogs lead 60-52.
And I believe, so we're going to have the basketball. So I say we come down here and we run the clock and force them to foul us.
Clint, what we've saw here tonight is we are able to maintain when our senior leader is out of the ball game. And that's going to be big down throughout the course of the year. Is a lot of teams are going to key on Taekwon Baker. They know Taekwon, Taekwon goes, the Bulldogs to go.
Yeah, he even when he don't score a lot of points, he still draws a lot of attention. You figure they've got their better defender on him. They're double teaming him, so that. But when he's out of the game, they're able to play one-on-one, man cover, or man to man, and slow us down on offense.
That's right. That allows when we're having a key on him. That allows other guys to be open and allows other guys to be going against defenders that maybe not be quite as good as the guy that's going to have to, or two. Sometimes when they're double teaming Taekwon, somebody else is wide open.
But too, we're playing a very good 7A team here now. So
7A team that made the playoffs last season.
Yeah. I believe the record was 14-10 or something like that.
Ball into Taekwon, back to CJ.
Come on, CJ, let's get it across. Here we go.
Ball back out front to CJ, and they're going to foul him.
I'd have my best free throw shooters in there now, I believe.
Don't want to jinx CJ, but he did shoot. He did make his last two. Aeneas out. Kyle Brockton back in. CJ to the line. 50.8 seconds to go. Up by 8. Free throw up and in. Dogs up by 9. 61-52. Then Aeneas' team gives this team an additional aspect that I wasn't expecting this year. He's a big man that can handle that basketball.
Well, it's no surprise to me, Keith. I caught him in a couple of JV games last year, and I was very impressed with his size and able to dribble the ball and shoot.
Shoot from the perimeter.
That's right.
Shot up, no good. Rebound, Colquitt County. He falls down, no travel call.
I'm surprised.
Taekwon with the steal. Ahead to Kyle Brockton. Jams the basketball.
That's going to be his first dunk
of his career. And the doghouse is rocking again. 63-52. 20 seconds left in the basketball game. Colquitt with a three, no good. Rebound, Taekwon Baker. That's going to about do it.
That's going to do it.
Bulldogs are going to win their first game of the season. Of course, they won last week. That game was a scrimmage. Shot to Taekwon. 2-1. Basketball game's over. Lanier County will hang on to win 63-52. What a second half of basketball for Lanier County, Clint.
I'm going to tell you, they turned it on that second half. We outscored them 17 points. We got a 10-point
lead. Won by 11. We were down by 8, so
18.
we beat them by 18, outscored them by 18 points in the second half.
That's right.
And at least about that much we outscored them by 11 in the fourth period.
That's
tie
right.
ball game was a tie ball game at the end of the third.
It was.
And then took the lead and continued to pour it on as the fourth quarter progressed.
All right, so struggled a little bit the second quarter, like I said, without our senior leader, but man, what a comeback and a good win for them to start the season. Looking forward. Only thing is we got to wait 2 more weeks to see any more action.
Yep, 2 weeks. We'll be back here in the Doghouse. We'll face McIntosh County Academy. Girls game tip off at 6 p.m. Of course, the boys game will follow. And after that, Clint?
I'm not sure. I believe after that we go up to Wilcox for our first region game on the 28th. That's right.
All right.
So that'll be a very important game for us.
All right. So for Clint Brown and Jeremy Paxton, we're going to say good night from the Doghouse. Hope everyone has a very good Thanksgiving next week. Clint, we'll see you next time at the Doghouse.
All right.